So I've just got off the phone from securing my latest property investment deal, and if you stay tuned, I'll tell you a little bit more about it, and I'll share with you how you can do a deal like this too. My name is Ranjan Bhattacharya. I've been investing and developing properties for the last 30 years. You may have seen me on the hit Sky TV show Property Elevator, or you may have attended one of our property networking events in central London where 300 property investors meet up. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. We put out new content each and every week to help you succeed in property. So do that right now, subscribe and hit the bell icon. So as I said, I'm very excited. We've just secured a deal, a fantastic little property deal actually, and it's in the midst of a global pandemic, as we all know. And actually, you know, I love investing in times of uncertainty, because where there's uncertainty, there's fear, and really that kind of roots out the people who don't know what they're doing. How do you overcome fear of uncertainty? Well, you have to have confidence. What underpins that confidence? Well, it's knowledge. It's knowledge about what you're doing, the strategy that you're following, the game plan for what you're going to do with the property that you're going to buy. It's an in-depth understanding of the numbers, and it's taking into account all the risks and making sure you've factored for them and mitigated them for them as appropriate. So what is this deal then? Well, regular viewers of this channel will know that I'm a big fan of commercial to residential conversions. Why? Well, commercial property is in oversupply right now. This global pandemic has brought forward a whole bunch of changes to the way businesses are being done. And that means, in a nutshell, we have an oversupply of office space and retail space all over the UK. But here's the thing. Commercial space is usually valued much less than residential space. Often the differential is that commercial space per square foot is often a third of the price of residential space per square foot. And the government have put in place so many permitted development opportunities for people like you and me to convert these properties into alternative uses, such as residential flats, without having to go through long, convoluted planning permissions. We have plenty of these planning PD rights, permitted development rights, on the table right now, and there are a lot more going to be introduced in 2021 as well. So here's the property. It's basically two shops on a high street with 2 floors of office space above. We're going to use permitted development rights to convert the upper floors into residential flats. The beauty of this deal, I guess, is that the shops are let on the ground floor, so it's a development deal that produces a cash flow rental stream from day one. It was bought at auction, and actually there were very few bidders. And this is the interesting thing about commercial conversions, because still today so few people fully understand this strategy. People understand little bits and pieces, but very few people understand how to put the whole jigsaw together and create that big picture for themselves. Now, as we get into 2021, you're going to find more and more opportunities like this up and down the land. And it's up to you to equip yourself with the knowledge and the tools to figure out how you can do these deals too. So prepare yourself right now for the abundance of opportunity that is going to unfold in 2021. To help you do that, I'm running a special webinar this Sunday at 7 p.m. It's a 2-hour masterclass where I'm going to share with you exactly what we're doing with this particular property project, and also I'm going to share with you how you can set yourself up to profit from this massive opportunity of converting commercial buildings to residential use in 2021. Now here's the thing, many commercial buildings that are becoming defunct are relatively small. I mean, this building here on this high street is literally a double shop with a couple of floors above. Now these sort of small buildings are becoming defunct because Britain has an oversupply of offices and retail shops. And the thing is, many of these shops are small and they have no interest to the large developers to take on, basically. It's too small fry for them. So the opportunity is for the smaller time developer to pick up these sort of units and repurpose them. But there's a massive knowledge gap. The small time developer doesn't really have the knowledge to figure out how to put all these pieces together to make these sort of deals work. That's really what I'm going to give you some more insights to on the webinar on Sunday. Now, regular viewers will know that I bang on a lot about permitted development rights, and I'm very excited about these. Now, permitted development rights are particularly exciting for small-time developers because what they do is they give you certainty. If you have to commit to acquiring a site and then you have to wait 2 years before you get planning, that doesn't really wash. How do you finance a project like this? Whereas with permitted development, like this particular project, for example, we know with certainty what we're actually allowed to do with the space above the retail units, which allows us to commit to the deal and actually do it. Permitted development is the smaller investor's best friend because it allows you to enter into the world of property development with certainty. If this is all new to you, don't worry. Join me on my free webinar masterclass this Sunday, and we'll spend 2 hours going through exactly how you can make 2021 an amazing year for you to profit from the opportunity of commercial to residential conversions. And listen guys, I know that many of you are watching this video and you're not subscribers to this channel. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon now, because we will be vlogging this project. The next video we'll be doing is when we pick up the keys, and I'll show you around and do a little tour and all that sort of stuff and tell you a little bit more about this project, and you'll get to see this project as it unfolds. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss out on a video when we upload.